Woo! Happy, 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 happy. This is Tuesday. I'm just here listening to nature. It's actually raining, so I'm just just taking my time this morning. So I'm gonna stop right here, just do this thing real quick and be done with the day as usual. Just listening to these birds is absolutely amazing. Just how how much of what do I say? They're just so in tune with life. That's just nature right there. Hearing them cry and speak. So today I don't know what's on my mind yet. I'm actually out again for another marathon. I actually like it back here. It's very cool. Yesterday I encountered a very interesting scenario. I was actually in my meditative row yesterday as I begin to, I won't say complain. I like looking at nature. But I was just in one of those little emotions, and I saw a young guy putting a man in a car on a wheelchair. So as I began to approach him, I said hello, and we started talking, and come to find out his legs was amputated all the way up to his knees, both of them. And he mentioned something about representing a handicap. So I said, I can do that. But as the conversation progresses, then they begin to talk about all the pains that he goes through. And I kid you not, I was on my knees crying with this older guy like a little kid yesterday, because something in me started to realize, man, I need to be more grateful, because just him sitting in that wheelchair and explaining the pain that he goes through every day, I just couldn't help it. And it was really funny to cry for like almost 20 to half an hour with a grown man. And it was fun. It was fun. I can't believe it. I haven't cried like that in a while too. I was tearing up like a little baby, because just listening to how much pain he goes through, him in those wheelchairs, he really inspired me yesterday. And I just think a lot of times that we are included, take things for granted. Look at that beautiful sky. I take things for granted sometimes. I sort of do not appreciate sometimes, but I learn how to make it a habit just to appreciate all the time. Just appreciating looking at nature, doing actually things that I love is being one of my goals the last. And I think especially after I had a little accident, so doing what I love has been my goal. Because when you've been in a stage in a hospital where you almost lost it, you come out most of the time a better person. You begin to look at things differently. So when I'm running these days, it's just not even about pace. It's extremely mindful. I've really enjoyed putting my feet on the ground every day. I love serving. I've gotten involved with a lot of volunteer works, and it's just so amazing to be able to give back every single day. Unlike before, it was all about taking and taking. And I realized that the more you give, the more abundance you actually accumulate, mentally, physically. So, and those are the things that I kind of just resonate with all the time. I got up a little late today. I wouldn't say late. It was still 3 o'clock. But I've been struggling with my 2:22. Man. So I got up a little late. But other than that, I really cannot believe how sometimes little things we take for granted, like stretching your body every morning, it really does a lot of good. I get asked the questions, how many marathons? And actually, today's marathon number 85. I promised myself that I'm going to do 100 marathons. So in the next 15 days, I'll probably continue to my birthday. That's something, I think that's what I'm going to do. So, and being able to come out every day and just being grateful. I also have what I do every morning called the critical writing to myself. I literally split out my insecurity and actually ask my brain, how do I deal with it? So I write to my brain a lot. Any things that I do not understand, I literally just write to it. And every day is a reading. I'm always reading something every single day. And the more I actually read, the more I realize I know nothing. There's just so much to learn. And I truly get it with when people talk about the present. There was a time I've read a lot of history books and how the human race has actually done a lot of things to one another, and I've realized the only thing about those type of things is to know your history but to live in the present. Because when you begin to live in the present, you are able to see good in everybody. And that goodness that you see in people also comes from within you. Because a lot of time when we experience bad things, it isn't necessarily that people are bad or the world is bad. A lot of it has to do with our mind process, how we think. And I think after a certain age, when we become conscious of our mindset, we do attract. I can't say anything for when we're little, but the older we get and the more our mind expands, we create our own reality, even though we don't want to accept it. So, and that's why when people ask questions about, oh, what about a baby that was just born paralyzed? No, I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about from a certain age, we do attract what we create. We do attract what we create. So today's all about gratitude. It's raining, so I got to keep on going on this beautiful morning so that I could get down and get my day started. And happy it's Tuesday. Get out there. Be great. A lot of people are going to be at work today in their offices. Be mindful and say a prayer for the world. So until there, so let me just keep on going. I'm trying to avoid this rain. Let me see. It actually stopped a little bit. Okay, I can get in it. So I'm gonna keep on going, and one love.